Oh, hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Prime. Now let's swap the hats, baby.
Alright fam, today we're going to talk about some Marvel goodness fam, some Marvel goodness. And you see Noel over there coming in. Usually he's the big bad, you know. He's sitting up there. He's bigger than all of these guys. You'll see when I do a size comparison. And he's used to running stuff. He's got the necklace sword right there. But today fam, Noel is going to have to second guess a lot of things fam, because we're looking at this beast right here, baby. Bam! And this is what I call a maximum figure. And so here's the artwork of him, Venom battling Miles and Peter Parker on the back. Remember, this is the Gamerverse Venom. Alright fam, so first thing I want you to see is how amazing this is. You're going to see how big this guy is, but let's look at this pose for a second. Let's look at this pose for a second, fam. And then once you see how big this guy is, this right here tells you why this is an ultimate maximum type of figure. Again, this is an ultimate maximum type of figure. Now, you gotta make sure the balance is just right and you can get them exactly how you need them to be, because if you don't, he will topple over. You can do this pose and he can hold it for this long, fam. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, I have to give credit where credit is due, and they knocked this guy out of the park. Out of the park. This guy is amazing, towering figure with the posability of this guy, of a smaller figure like this, maybe even better, but still amazing figure. He has weight to him, but then he's not heavy. It's a in between that. Man, I'm totally digging this figure. This is what I want with a figure, to be posable, to have nice sculpt work, and when I zoom in, you can see like the veins, and you can see like the textures on him. This figure is amazing all the way through, fam. Amazing. But the first thing we're gonna do, well, not the first thing, but now we're gonna hit you with a little slow motion. And I'm telling you right now, fam, you can see Noel over there. He does not like this one bit. He's like, where did this Joker come from, fam? He does not like this. This Venom is an amazing, imposing figure, and he's bigger than the ones that I had as the biggest. Now, when I say that, I'm not just talking about from Marvel. I'm talking about a bunch of other lines, fam. He, as far as figures go, now I'm not talking about like Transformers or anything like that, but as far as just figures go, now this Venom is my second largest action figure. I have one that's 14 inches. It's an older Mezco figure, but besides that, he's like the second biggest of all my figures now, fam. How tall he is exactly? We're gonna take out my handy dandy trusty measuring tape, and he is 10.5 inches. I thought they said he was 11.5, but I could have been wrong. Let's make sure. 10.5 inches. All right, so we're jumping right into comparisons, fam. So this is so you can see how he towers. And before, No right here was the biggest of the group. This is my first Venom in old school Marvel Select. This is that Carnage that had all the texture on there. And this is the Venom with the wings. I just don't have the other pieces on, family. As you can see, he towers over these guys. Again, this Venom's 10.5 inches. And these guys are like 7 inches, I believe. Maybe 7.5, maybe 8. This is a 6-inch fig. So that just goes to show you how towering he is. One reason I really wanted to get this Venom, aside from the posability, is because I had gotten a figure that's a symbiote, and he was like too tall. I'm like, man, why did they make him so big to where he towers over Venom? And this is the figure I'm talking about. So he towers over the Marvel Select Venom, and he towers over No. And so I didn't see that movie, the one with Carnage in. I don't know why, I just haven't seen it. But so he's probably bigger in the movie. I don't know. But either way, Carnage has always been smaller than Venom. I did not like it, so I specifically, it's not the only reason, but I definitely needed to have a Venom that was bigger than this Carnage. So as you see, once he steps on the scene, who's running what, fam? You see who's running what. This Venom, his size is amazing to me. Now, to truly give you an understanding, a lot of y'all have seen the Monstar figure, and you can see how Venom stands above this guy. And everyone knows how big this Monstar figure is. So again, that's showing you how imposing this Venom is. Now, this is my biggest figure to date. This is a Mezco, an older Mezco, and this Mumra is 14 inches. He has some posability, but it's very basic. I basically got him because at the time they didn't have this Mumra the Ever Living made, and I needed him to battle my Thundercat figures. And I only had this was actually before I was able to get my hands on the Mummy Mumra. So again, size is definitely imposing on the Venom. Now, this is not the Maximum Hulk, and this is not, I repeat, not the Maximum Spider-Man. This is the Marvel Legends Hulk that they had. I think the last one they came out with before the Maximum Hulk. And I just swapped the head. I put the head from the Marvel Select Hulk. It had the multiple heads. And this is the Spider-Man that came with the Spinneret and the Mary Jane and Peter Parker head. So that's them, but they're basically the same size as the other two. And just to give you an idea of how big Venom is to those guys. Then you have the Secret Wars Spider-Man over on the right, this guy right here, and this is the OG Miles Morales that I have right there. I have the new ones that y'all seen in Target. There you go, bam. I just haven't opened them yet. I've had them for a little while. I was actually waiting for this guy to come before I open him, and so I'll be opening that guy pretty soon. But yeah, fam, again, look at how beefy this guy is, man. And last but not least, this is my OG Hulk right here from the Toy Biz days. That still one of my favorite Hulks because he has all the bends in the feet. He has all the bends in the feet like this one has, but he has, I believe, more posability in his feet than that one does, but still, to be such an older figure, fam, man, this was a nice haul. Anyway, back to this. Oh, I said final, but it's not final. This is the final one I want to show you. Now, if a figure as big as this Venom can have all of this, can have butterfly joints, fam. See that, fam? The double joints in a figure this big, and you can see how he towers over Mumra. And again, Mumra is a big figure, fam, but this is something Super 7 needs to adjust, and they have no more excuses now with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that just came out. But anyway, just wanted you to see that, fam. Again, I want them to be a better brand, not trying to dog them out. But let's get back to Venom. So you saw from the beginning, this guy can pose. Come on. This is what I want, fam, in a figure. This guy can pose. As you can see, his hands are big enough to where they can grab and hold Spider-Man. Awesome figure, fam. Awesome. Look at this shot right here, fam. Just look at this. Just look at how amazing this looks. The hands are like rubbery. Yeah, they're rubbery, so it's easier to manipulate them around things. I think this is an amazing feature that they did. So you're not, I hate it when you got a figure and you're trying to put things in their hands and you have to fight with it, you have to heat it, or you have to try to bend it, and it feels like you're about to break it. I hate that, fam. I think this is an amazing, awesome shot. With him gripping Spider-Man by his waist and his chest because his hand is so big, and also gripping his head, crushing it. I think, man, this is an amazing shot, fam. So getting into some of the accessories, it's very easy to pop the hands on and off. And you also have this grabbing accessory right here. When he's using the symbiote form, he doesn't use like the webs, he uses this. I think this is very cool, very nice, fam. And it has that peg inside, and you just slide it in there. And voila. Let's see. So since that's sticking out like that, more likely you're gonna have to adjust, but there you go. Very nice figure, fam. Very nice figure. I can't say enough about him. So I would have liked for him to be a little tighter in the arms, but it works pretty well. Well enough. Eventually, I don't know if you can see it, but he's slowly going down because of the weight of Peter Parker or Spider-Man, the way he's got him. But the way it is, fam, it is very nice. As you can see, you actually stop. You can see you can get all his arms and his legs and whatnot all wrapped in. Has Spider-Man goose cooked, fam. He also comes with two closed fist hands. I swapped one out right there, and then here's the other one, fam. And just to show you know how well it comes up, the texture on the hands is very nice. It's not just a smooth black. There's texture on there. I'm really digging it. But again, you can see, fam, this Venom is definitely a nice figure to have. The posability on this guy, I can't say enough, fam, about this figure. Now he does have another head with the iconic tongue, and that's just what separates Venom from some of the others, or at least in the beginning before they start adding other symbiotes in there. But yeah, he looks great with that face. They put in some time with this fig, man. It looks good all around, the eyes and everything looks good. The teeth look great, fam. The tongue is nice. They gave it the slight curl right here, just coming down, like making a S But usually they have it where it goes out to the side or whatever, and it's kind of wavy like an S as well. But this one is kind of plain and simple. It looks nice, and it's for this next effect right here, fam. Okay, so I had to practice this off camera, fam. So it goes on this. It goes on this way, so you can kind of see. They help you out which way to do it, but this is the way I found the easiest for me to do. Just slide it in there and then just push it underneath, push it back behind the teeth, and voila, fam. There you go. Gives a little extra oomph, and I think this is really amazing, fam. Just amazing. This takes this Venom to a whole new level. He was already great, even if they hadn't added this aspect. This is a must grab for me, fam. So yeah, fam, I think it would take Miles and Peter, like in the image on the back for the game, to be able to take down this Venom. This guy is truly imposing, and I don't see how Spider-Man by Peter Parker, Spider-Man, whatever you want to call him, and Miles would even have a chance by themselves. I know they're very strong, especially Peter. I know they're intelligent. They have all these different things, but this Venom, I just don't see it, fam. I know size doesn't mean everything, but it definitely helps. So tell me what you think, fam. Is this a pass? Is this a grab? Do you think this Venom is not good enough? Do you think he's too big? Do you think he didn't need all the extra posability? Do you not like the attachments he came with? Do you not care for the head or the spit? Let your boy know, because I'm going to tell you right now, fam, this is the ultimate Venom to me. This is what I think of when I think of an ultimate figure. And as far as posability, as far as the look, as far as the texture, everything. This is an ultimate figure, and along with the accessories that complement the figure. Again, and like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.